Welcome back to the channel, Carl's Kicks. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for showing support to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking the video, sharing the videos. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It only takes 1 second and it's free. All right, now I'm back with another shoe review. Let's jump into it. So obviously we got the classic Nike box. All red with the white Nike sign on it. Here's that label for you guys. All right, so this is Air Tailwind 79, black, white, team orange, size 12. Retail is $90. I did pay retail for this shoe, so that is a plus. All right, so we have the Nike Air Tailwind 79. Now, this shoe debuted in 1978 in the Hawaii Honolulu race. After they debuted this shoe, it kind of took up and people liked it. So they redid the shoe in 79 to make it look like this. So this was Nike's first Air shoe. Like, this is the first Nike Air shoe, is the Tailwind. This shoe was big for the styling, the comfort, and cushioning of the shoe. It has the Nike waffle outsole. That's the bottom here, the Nike waffle outsole. Then it has, the suede in the back going around, that comes all the way around to the toe. I took out the lining, so let me use this one. Okay, so has the suede going around the toe that goes all the way to the back of the shoe and on the laces around the shoe. So that's the suede, and then it has the mesh on the toe, and that goes all the way around to the sides of the shoe. Okay, and then this is the waffle bottom. So this was a runner shoe, and then they kind of retroed it in 79 to make it a casual shoe. And like I said, this is their first Nike Air shoe for comfort and style, cushion with the waffle bottom. And as you can see, we got the retro, the big Nike sign, which is pretty cool. So this is how the Nike sign used to look, when they first start coming out with the shoes. And then, now gradually it's gotten thinner as the years have gone on. We got the classic Nike logo in the back. The 79 Nike logo. Now this shoe said black, white, and team orange. There is no orange on the shoe except for the tongue. And there we go. That is a tongue for you. Classic Nike. So the reason that I like this shoe, I think, is because of the waffle design. The Nike Sakayas. I couldn't get my hands on these. This is the closest that you'll get to those if you don't want to pay $300 for, that shoe. I got this shoe for $90 on retail off the Nike site, and they do have several colors of this shoe. So if you like this shoe, the style of this shoe, they have a lot of colors for you to pick from. They even have like a Stranger Things one, and a lot of different designs and colors. So I really like this shoe because of the back. As you can see, it kind of angles off and goes up. That's not a right angle. So anyone who knows what kind of angle this is here, go ahead and leave that in the comments. And if you look at the back, the bottom kind of protrudes up to the back of the shoe, so you don't walk on this. But it's a pretty cool design. I really like that. Looking at it from this angle, it kind of looks like a Reebok Classic to me. So yeah, but I really like the bottom of the shoe. And then as you can see, the toe as well, it comes all the way up to the toe of the shoe. The bottom of the shoe comes all the way up to the toe, which is pretty cool. And again, this reminds me of Reebok Classic. I should stop saying Reebok reviewing a Nike shoe, but that's the truth. And as you can see, the trail marks on the bottom come up to the toe, and they also come up on the back. Now, the ones on the back are a little different from the ones on the bottom. Or actually, they just put in a different way. It's squares and kind of octagons or whatever you want to call them. From the bottom of the shoe, they're mostly all squares. Now on the toe of the shoe, it just has, you know, the squares. Um, Now this shoe, um, again, it's supposed to be for, you know, a lot of comfort and cushioning. And honestly, you know, with the mesh and the suede, it is gonna be a really comfortable shoe. Now the bottom, the waffle style bottom, the shoe is actually really hard. Um, you know, it doesn't have much play on the sole. It's actually pretty sturdy shoe, so that's good maybe for support. The inside of the shoe is not really that soft, so I don't know how comfortable this shoe is gonna be. I have not owned a pair of these before, have not worn a pair of these before, but it seems like a very sturdy shoe. If you're going for max comfort, this will probably not be the shoe, but you know, it just depends on how you feel when you put it on. Um, like I said, I personally like this shoe because of, you know, the waffle styling of the shoe, which is the bottom, and I like the retro, the, you know, the big Nike sign. Um, Overall, I think it's a really cool shoe. You know, it's a shoe that came out in 1979, and they brought it back out. So you know how our newer generations like to, you know, retro stuff, or you know, wear stuff that was back in the day. So this is a perfect, you know, fit for that if you into that kind of thing. I mean, all the Jordans mostly are retro, so I think this is a really cool thing. This shoe did not come with any extra laces, just the white laces you see here, that are laced in already. Now, on the bottom of the shoe, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 9700. Not sure exactly why that is on there. If you do know why that's on there, go ahead and comment in the video. Like I said, this shoe debuted in 78 at the Hawaii Honolulu race. So, um, yeah. The back inside of the shoe, we got the classic Nike logo. What is that? A piece of lint was in there. And then now I think this is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the off-white dunks. So the tongue of the shoe, sorry, is mesh as well, right? So the whole tongue of the shoe is mesh, which matches, you know, the toe when it goes around. But now on the top of the tongue of the shoe, it's not sealed off, so you have that foam, you know, that the tongue is made of, that's visible. I think that that's pretty cool, and that kind of reminds me of the Nike Dunks. And maybe this is how they did it, you know, in 78 and 79, I would assume. And on the back of the Nike tag, it's a little different from the newer ones that we have. So this is like maybe the, you know, the OG Nike tongue, classic Nike tongue. And you know, that's all of their copyright marks in there and everything. Now, I honestly don't think all the other shoes say this. I'm gonna read this, so you know, excuse me if you want to fast forward. Nike sports shoes are manufactured to the exact specifications throughout the world. Nike and the swoosh name and stripe are the trademarks, and your guarantee of quality swoosh, made in Vietnam. Okay. Um, Again, the insole of the shoe does not come out as glued in, but it's very thin. So like I said, I don't know how much, you know, cushion you're gonna get out of it, but it seems like a sturdy shoe. It was popular because it was comfortable. So I would just take their word for it. I'll find out when I wear the shoe, but it's a really dope shoe. I like it. If you think about getting this shoe, go ahead and get it. You can't be $90, and they have so many different colors and of this shoe, to, you know, to match what you like. So this is the 79 Tailwind. Let me know what you guys think about the shoe. Have you owned a pair? You thinking about getting a pair? Etc. If it's anything I missed about this shoe that you know, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. Thank you all for tuning in, and we out of here.